Thank you, Srimati Aparnaji, Secretary, Department of Pharmaceuticals, Consul General of United States here in Hyderabad, Mr. Joel Reifman, my dear friend Jeff Martha, Chairman and CEO of Medtronic, Mr. Bob White, Mr. Chris Lee, Dr. Rick Kunz, Mr. Mani Prakash, Mr. Madan Krishnan, Mr. Divya Joshi, Sri Jayesh Ranjanji, to Team Medtronic and its partners and my colleagues from the government and friends from the media. Firstly, I hope, Jeff, you didn't set your office on fire because I know this is the first time you've done something like this. But I'm sure you kept it safe. But nevertheless, I just wanted to make sure you're safe. Good morning to you, for those of you who are in India, and those that are joining us from United States and elsewhere. A good evening to you. I'm delighted and honored to be here today to inaugurate the new state-of-the-art facility, the R&D Center, the Engineering and Innovation Center, as we call it, MEIC. As Joel pointed out, today Medtronic joins a marquee list of companies that have made Hyderabad their second largest home outside of their headquarters. And that marquee list includes Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Uber, Salesforce, Novartis, the list goes on. Now I'm delighted and honored again, like I said, that the largest research and development center outside of the United States for Medtronic also is now based in Hyderabad. It's a matter of great pride for not only Hyderabad and Telangana, but also for India as a country. Medtronic, like I pointed out, has been a story that has shaped up and evolved in India, and as Divya pointed out, over the last, I think, 10 years or so. Now, when we had made the announcement in August 2020, the announcement was with respect to investment of about $160 million into this new facility and employing more than 1,000 professionals over the next 5 years. I had the pleasure of announcing this investment last year, even in the midst of pandemic, and I'm honored that within a short span of 11 months, you guys have in fact stuck to the goal, stuck to the vision of your leadership team, and I would like to commend Jeff Martha and the entire team of Medtronic Global Leadership for keeping up their commitment with Telangana and India, and more importantly for keeping up the date in ensuring that this happened at a very brisk pace. This center, MEIC Hyderabad, already serves as a global hub for development. As I walked in, I was shown a number of global patents that have come out of this fantastic institution in the last 10 years. Further, more than 150 plus patents and 400 plus IP disclosures globally. I'm sure that the state-of-the-art R&D and engineering center will continue to contribute to the global aspirations of Medtronic and to global health in general by also contributing significantly to the intellectual property. Hyderabad's position as a life sciences capital of the country and the world is only getting strengthened with each passing day. While the city and the state's contribution in vaccines and pharmaceuticals is unmatched, the city is also emerging as a medical devices capital of India. And I'm thankful to Srimati Aparnaji for her kind comments with respect to the support of Government of India also in furthering this cause. In 2017, the state commissioned the country's largest med devices park, which today has more than 40 companies setting up units at Sultanpur near Hyderabad. We are seeing increased interest from companies, investors benefiting from the production-linked incentives of Department of Pharmaceuticals, Government of India. Since we have the Secretary, the Department of Pharmaceuticals with us today, I wanted to highlight to Srimati Aparnaji that a design and development of high-value med devices will serve as a crucial value contributor to the efforts of making India the leader in this space, and will eventually accelerate manufacturing in this sector also in our country. Hence, it is my humble request through you to Government of India, Madam, to consider the incentives and continued support to the companies which will engage in development of medical devices in our country. I strongly believe innovation and research and development will hold the key in accelerating growth of this sector. We need to adopt an India for the world approach. Since the size of the local market is relatively small, we must also make the local market attractive and viable through improved insurance and reimbursement and consistency in policies. We at Government of Telangana have taken a holistic approach to the medtech sector with a strategy focused to innovate, scale up and manufacture. In order to boost innovation, we have taken various initiatives, including establishing incubation centers focused on medical technologies, hand-holding support, technology partnerships, access to testing and regulatory facilities, etc. As a result, I am glad that Hyderabad today is emerging as a hotspot for medtech innovation, benefiting from the progressive government policies, abundant talent pool, extraordinary infrastructure, etc. It's a matter of great pride for us that in the life sciences sector alone, Hyderabad today is serving more than 1,000 global innovators in their vision to improve healthcare and research and development around the globe. And Medtronic's footprint in Hyderabad serves as a testimony to Hyderabad's growing R&D prowess. We are fully committed to positioning India and Hyderabad on a global map as a leader in med devices development and manufacturing. We are on the path to realize our dream and vision of growing the life sciences industry to over 100 billion by 2030. And I believe the med devices sector will play an extremely important role in this aspect. Inauguration of this new MEIC site will boost Telangana's medtech plans and cement Hyderabad's position as the med devices hub in India. I am confident that the Medtronic team will continue to grow from Hyderabad, not just on the development front, but also, hopefully, in the future, establish a large manufacturing base in Telangana. I once again would like to congratulate the entire team of Medtronics, led by Jeff Martha, on the inauguration of MEIC. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much, sir, for talking.